Depression isn't real, at least not in the way that most people seem to think it's real. It's not this black cloud like a cartoon that floats above your head, existing on its own. As a psychiatrist, I think that we do people a disservice when we talk about depression as if it's this external entity that's acting upon a person. Instead, I prefer to think about it as something that somebody is experiencing. When I think of it that way, it makes it seem less like depression is its own entity that shows up in the same way in different people. And it forces me to confront the reality that no two people experience depression the same way, and oftentimes the reason for which people experience depression are also different. For example, the depression that someone experiences after having had a stroke is very different from the depression that one might enter after a significant loss of a loved one. Both of those are different from the depression that comes on from time to time without any particular clear trigger. In my experience with patients, one of the most valuable parts of the treatment relationship is understanding exactly how they experience the thing that they call the depression. It's also tremendously valuable to explore why a person thinks the depression is there, and also to develop my own hypotheses about why this individual is experiencing depression. Now, sometimes it really is a strongly biological one, like a bipolar depression, where medications can truly change a person's life. Other times, medications will be an important option that's on the table, but it may not be as big of a part of that person's recovery as it is for somebody else. I get asked all the time, do I believe in psychiatric medications? Of course I do. I'm a psychiatrist. And I also believe that they need to be applied appropriately, strategically, and thoughtfully in order to do as much good as possible. And no matter what kind of depression a person has, I always think it is critical to think about ways in which that individual is empowered to take control of their experience of health. I don't think it's my job to heal people. I think it's my job to help support people in their healing. And I think that's an important distinction. Now, here's my ask to you. If you have experienced depression, either as a clinician or as a patient or both, if you're willing to share your experience, I'd love to learn from it. I've been learning a ton from all of the comments on the recent videos about mental health and psychiatry. And I think this is a really valuable conversation so that people who have depression and are wondering what it's like, are they truly that alone as they think they are, or do other people experience these things and can it get better? I think reading about your experience can add a lot of value to other people's lives. Thank you all for being a part of this super valuable conversation.